Hello, this is Nitro Mugen 30, back with another stream on the Saturdays. I have finally gotten the Wi-Fi to work. It was quite a while, but without. Wow, okay, that's not supposed to happen. Sorry about that, I didn't press anything, and apparently it decided to show up that instead. Okay, so, as of now I don't know how to do live replays. Do this stream, and do one of the questions I gotten asked many times. How do you do your non-huge? For this, I went into here for wow again. Could you not action for like 1 minute? I don't know why it pops. I don't know why it does this. I'm sorry, but for this, we are going to use Knuckles. Knuckles, why? I mean, he hadn't showed up on my channel at all, so this is actually the first time that he shows up. So I'm actually gonna do this in training mode to show you. Take this to the cell games, cause why not? And let's see if action doesn't.
Now it's time to get serious.
Okay, let's get started.
Prepare for the battle. Five.
So for this, I'm going to demonstrate
2, 1.
the power. So right now, I'm actually gonna. While we do this, I'm actually going to. Oh, my mouse! Come on. There we go. I should be able to open this up while this is here. Like it doesn't matter. Okay. That's right. I was planning on doing it if anybody wanted to. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. Probably the other way. Yeah, that action's going to go on ahead and do this. There you are. Okay. I know how y'all hate that website. I know I do. That's why I'm not uploading there anymore. So right now, this is his current attack power. Life, attack, defense. This is the base. This is most like, if it's like human or so, or what do you use, like average, like starting point. You need to look for, if you have Fighter Factory, I don't know if I could probably find it, give me a minute. It'll work the same. It's available for Windows, Linux, and Mac. It's basically the same thing as I have, so you just gotta look up Fighter Factory. You download this straight off from their website. No need to go into Mugen archive just to download this, because there's already a website. First, you put the location anywhere. I put Evil Awakens 2 on the documents. You go into chars here, and this is where all your characters are gonna be. This is data for the logos. So if you wanna change the whole we're in the Dragon Ball Fighter Z cell games, and this is a stage with animation. Can be turned on, or there could be either animation or no animation. So okay, so first thing you need to know, before we go into the AI, is this. I can't fully explain to you exactly what these two mean, but I'll tell you what happened, more or less. Let's say if right now I wanted to transform Knuckles into, his Super Knuckles. So let's see, I think it's, yep, there it is, Knuckles in his first. So that's so if I beat him in the first round, this here means that the transformation, I can stay in that transformation on the next round. If let's say I put it on 60, what that does is, let's say if I take him out in the first round, and then what happens then is that he goes back into base form. He goes back into base form with that. I don't exactly know why, but that's just the basics of it. So if you want the transformation, if you want the character to go back into base during the next round, then you do 60. Okay, this is where the magic begins. Here we go. Each transformation. So this here is for his first super. This is for his ultra, as it's called it. So you need to find these two. So first VAR right here is for the defense multi. Since Knuckles' transformation is on this VAR number, it will, the higher it is, the more defense it will get. So VAR 2 equals 2. Attack multi, trigger 1, value 1.3. Right there. That's for his first one. So I'm going to demonstrate now for here. We're going to start with base. I could probably move PerfectCell. Oh, I actually have a pre-made control and stuff, so what's that called? It's called, shoot, I have to look for it. This is for the widgets. Apparently didn't show it up before, so if there's a subscriber during here, then we'll know. Okay, so Xbox 2 work now, unless the training goes. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let you know right now his attack, life, and defense. So his life is, I believe, 2,000. Its attack is, I think I had a nerf because one of its attacks were like super powerful, which is I forgot the move, but if you know from Dragon Ball Fighter Z, he does this. It's almost like a suicide move that, spoiler alert, that Mugen Super Saiyan Vegeta 2 Mugen suicide in order to kill Boo, which it didn't kill Boo, I think? Probably? Yeah, no. Sorry, I didn't watch it all the way, I just kinda, summarize in a short while. Basically it does that same move and it covers the whole area and that happens. So I'm gonna do some punches to Knuckles here. And you're gonna see how much health he loses. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't do a lot of attack because, like I said, I had to nerf him down, but I never tried using the controller. For PerfectCell, this is my first time. But you can see how much damage that he does. So now I'm gonna go to my boy Knuckles here. And Knuckles is gonna show him a thing or two. Alright, so now watch. Okay, when I watch. Oh, that's both. Okay, that's both? One of those things. Oh, would you look at that? That's supposed to be. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna unplug that real quick. Oh, hold on. That's supposed to be a number 2. Why is it a number 1? Hold on. That's not supposed to happen unless... Okay, this is for the second controller. It still moves like that. Okay. I think I'm just going to have to turn this off. Obviously, you see how much damage. Oh, sorry, I did not meant to go into. That's just it. See how much damage it is, basically. Oh god. Oh yeah, that. Okay.
Now it's time to get serious.
Okay. So, okay, you saw how much damage he does. Okay.
3,
So.
2, 1.
This is what we're looking at right now. So this is gonna be for his super. So just. Now, so for his transformation. This is the first one. So, also for this. show you along the way also. This is where I do the life ad. And I think he has a power ad as well. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have a power ad? Okay, so life ad, the same trigger, game time 10%, trigger 1, and value 1. This is the value of the life ad. So this is life ad at 1. So I'm going to try and use the keys for this in order to control PerfectCell. That way I don't have to do that.
Who is this idiot?
That's the taunt.
Attack!
Okay, so apparently it doesn't show up, but in a real battle, the life ad would increase. Trust me when I say this works. So okay, so this is Knuckles in his first transformation. Var 2 equals 2, attack 1.3. You see that? Ho ho! That's a lot of damage, isn't it? Well, it's 1.3. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So that's for the first var. So if you want to increase it or decrease it, you do it from... So, specifically, do it from the -3 state def. In this case, you make a new file, and you just, type this down. I copy paste for this example, but you type this down, and then you put your transformation, you put your vars down here. It's down here because it works better in the -3 state def. So you put these vars in the -3 state def for it to work. So, what if, for example, up here, Super Knuckles transform. Super Knuckles turn off. You don't use the transform. You use the turn off. The turn off, before you actually know, it doesn't activate while it's turned off. It with the defense and the life ad at work. So you do it from the turn off. So basically you don't do this from 2 equals 0. 2 equals 0 is the base. In other words, it's a starting point. And then so on and so forth. So 2 equals 2 in this case is the Super Knuckles. This is his Ultra Knuckles. Now, this took me a little bit of a while to find. It's not this one. It's this one. I don't know. No, maybe, unless I'm not listening. Hold on. Guess not. It's supposed to be that. This is his second transformation. This is the Ultra. This is where things kick up a notch. So, the life ad increases by once more, and his attack multi-set is increased by 1.5 instead of 1.3, or in other words, there's 0.2. But you're gonna see how much damage this does. Ready? In the game, I'm gonna say this in game, this is equivalent to Super Saiyan 2. It's equivalent to Super Saiyan 2.
This is why they call me Knuckles!
Pretty sweet, right? That's a lot of damage coming from. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So that's for the attack. So you look for the vars. If it's a huge character, you look up the var in the command. So you either find it here in the turn off, or you can find it in the AI. In my opinion, the AI is the easiest because it sometimes is usually at the top. Get up in your Fighter Factory and boom. So this is for the power transformations. So I will translate this stream once it's released. So I will make sure of that. I'll make sure that I do that. Oh, apparently done. It's just basically the X scale and Y scale. But if you really want to make it appear good, like if again?
Now
Okay.
it's time to get serious.
Oh, you saw there. That's this working.
1.
You saw that I reset the round, but he's still in his transformation. There is a reason for that. It's because of this. It's helping it. It's helping it a lot. Definitely definitely way to go. So if you want to stay, all right. So the non-use part, X scale, Y scale, pretty easy, but it doesn't affect all of the sprites. It only affects, you know, the character itself, but not the effects from the outside. So if you want, you know, these effects, hold on.
Take this!
That lightning's probably increased size. Okay, I'm gonna transform just for this. So you want the effects like that to increase, then you would need to go into the animations. You would have to find the sprites. This is where you do your actual sizing, but my Mugen, mine at 1.3, so I have to literally like copy this, for example, and then if I want to, let's say, you know, change the explosion size, let's say here I go, do that. I think I need like an extra line and sort that. Boom! So I'm gonna summarize once more. So your power transformation, you go into the AI, you find your var, okay, and then you put that var in the -3 state def. Let's just do like a plus, and then that will decrease its defense. This here, I think you put a negative, and then you can just increase it, like that. There's different attack multi-sets for different characters, just a reminder. This is the more simple power add. This is how I do power add. So right there. So this will increase his power add. It's by 2 right now. You can make, you know, 20, 40, whatever now. If you want your power add, defense, attack multi, life add, all that stuff. Pretty simple. But there's a big but. It's a big what if. This Knuckles, I had to manually change. So, if you don't want to do that, I'm going to open up on Sonic, and this is where this kicks in. I think he should be right around here. There you go. Take an in-depth look at Andrew's 55, all that stuff. So, let it be a moment, it will appear. And, okay, so these are all of its other transformations right here. Again, this in this case is to -3 again, all the way down. This is where to -3 again, all the way down. This is where I do it. So this is all for the power transformation. It took me a dang while to finally, but it works. So I did not change the damage for Sonic. Well, the only one on here for Sonic. Well, the only one on here. The defense. In this case, the defense. In this case, the defense is different for here. This is for the Hypersonic, and this is for the Werehog. So I did told you that the negative positive, more attack positive, less attack negative. More defense, negative. Less defense, positive. Getting what I mean? That's the Werehog's defense, and this is the defense for, I think Dark Soul. Not worry about you know, manually having to increase damage on all this. Then what you do is, this is how I do it, or the base over here. You just 2 times. So, when that happens, basically, I did not change the damage from here. I changed it from here. You can change the damage, you know, from here and stuff like that. But his damage will still be low. So you have to do the extra, you know, attack multi-set. Super. Whatever now. Okay. So, we got that out of the way. So that's basically. So, you can do your base 2, or you can do it 3, whatever now, but that's how you do it. So for that, you would have to. I'm gonna have to open them up. Let me see here. No, I think we can use Amazon. Amazon's the same thing. He's quick and easy. He's basically a shadow. The attack moves are the same movesets as Shadow, and you can see he's Super Shadow. But hey, it's cool and stuff. So, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. It's just, you know, this is basic for. It's just, you know, this is basic for. Oh wait, I don't think I edited it. This. Oh well, I did, but that could be. I mean, I can check. Check up here. I can check. Check up here again. 2 equals 2. 2 equals 0. var 2, but 3 instead. And then you just put 3 instead of 2, and then that's how you do. That's how you roll. This is a way to decrease your life during a battle. So this is for his chaos in the game time. This is for his chaos. So you can also, if you want, have a form sacrifice itself and decrease the player's health when using it. Time equals 15%, 1, value -2. This kill here probably is optional, but I put it there because that's what I learned. So I put it there, so is that there? Oh wait, I need to say yes. Okay, there you go. You can get... Oh, actually, I could probably just keep this on. That way it doesn't mess with it anymore. Now, I didn't change it. I know, I did not change it. But this is just for a test, for you to actually see exactly what I mean when... Smallwood, Homura Akami by Depp Hart, and Neptune versus Thanos by Mr. Gage. And there's also another request that I have here. It's a big one to do, and it's gonna be quite hard to do. If I get a map for it, then I will do it. Otherwise, no. I haven't had any luck putting Sonic and Shadow together. Oh, one more thing. When you're doing your AI, your VARs, and you add, the more your character MB will be. So it is Goku 280 and M.U.G.E.N Super Transform 2.0 work in progress versus Sonic Andrews 55 non-used and Shadow non-used by Blackie. I'm gonna say it. I'll say it once. So I will try to do your request, and probably it'll get a good amount of views from that. Know that for a fact. If I get these guys my driver's license going in, I'm trying to get my permit, so I have an appointment like a week or 2 from now, and I really want to get that permit. Yes, I'm old enough to get a permit. Old enough to get a permit. So, there may not be any releases, or there may be less releases. Feel free to send your request in, for that way I do more. But, okay, so this is just a trial match. Let's take a look.
Here I come! Who is this idiot?
There he goes, his first transformation. You see that Zumple's life is slowly That's the attack. I tried to decrease the damage. It decreased pretty well. He's on the second one. Power add increase as well. That is for that, not in the AI, but in the power charge. So to increase the power charge on that, you'll have to go into the first file.
Bring it on!
And for new characters to use their power charge, same thing for VAR. So if you want to use it for one transformation, the other you do the VAR. It's the same thing. Be the same thing.
Good. Bring it on.
Yeah, you can see Knuckles is really taking PerfectCell. He may not be in the real PerfectCell, may actually be able to take him out. In reality, you know, look at not really that much. One round. This is just a demonstration.
Not as strong as you thought you were.
Alright, so that's for Knuckles. So now we're actually gonna do one of the requests that I had. Okay, Jacob Smallwood, this battle's for you. Okay, here we go. Homna Kami from that part and Neptune from that part versus Thanos, Mr. Gage, in his own. This is just the only battle I'm gonna be doing, actually. Alright, there couldn't be any music. Actually, I don't know how long this battle is gonna be. I have no idea. That's the one. I mean, I would, you know, do with a song playing in the background. One of the Dragon Ball songs they will definitely probably not get me copyrighted for. Could do a Thanos, but almost all of the Thanos songs I try looking for is copyrighted. So, no, I can't do that. Sorry. Sorry, can't do that, you know. It'd be a good idea, but no, I can't. I don't even know how long. Something here. I think the music is. Wait. Oh yes, there's the music. Right. Okay. Maybe the simple Gogeta. S is Gogeta. It's always a good one. Or Budokai. That's definitely not copyrighted. It all depends on how long one song is. Song from one of his old Marvel games or some sort. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe I could edit it in. Probably not. I'll probably not be able to edit it in. Yeah. At least action's gonna do it in the background and not in front of it.
3, 2, 1.
This is